This week. Who are you?
This is the front page. Welcome to the front page, the show that brings you the top content of the week on Reddit.com. I am not Tyler Slayton.
What?
That image back there is wrong. Half of it's wrong. You are.
I'm still Samantha Garcia.
But I'm not Tyler Slayton.
Who are you?
I'm gonna be a man of mystery because
Ooh.
I might not be sitting here every week.
Well, that doesn't mean people don't want to know who you are now. You know what? It's up to you.
Yeah.
You do what you feel is right.
If I'm here long enough, then
what should I call you while we're doing this?
You. Hey,
Just
you.
hey, you?
Yes.
All right.
People say that all the time. I answer
Feels
to
so, I don't know, personal somehow.
Okay.
If that's what you want, then that's what we'll go with.
But we should explain to the regular viewers of the show or the subscribers or whatever that Tyler Slayton, the creator of the show, is taking some, well, after pumping out a year's worth of material, nearly a year's worth of material, is taking some time off, some needed time off.
Yes. He worked hard. He's earned it.
Yes. And so now we're here, but I didn't change the graphic. So.
Oh, well.
So we're going to pretend that I'm Tyler Slayton or somebody like that.
We'll just superimpose his face over yours.
Over mine, yeah.
We'll fix it in post.
Oh, yeah. And then for anybody who's, I guess, new to the show, maybe joining us, a little explanation of the show. So Tyler had wanted to create a show, right, where we study Reddit. You know how, like, you're at work, you're around the water cooler, and everybody's just like, did you see this thing on Reddit last night? That never happens.
Yeah, no, surely it must.
Does it? Okay.
It's been a long time since I've worked in a place with a water cooler. So.
Yeah. Well, usually people are like, Reddit?
What is that?
What's that? Okay, so most people don't know what Reddit is. But there's a lot of cool stuff on Reddit. It's like a deep mine of all this great stuff that just keeps bubbling up every week. And, this show is going to be kind of like a love letter, right, to Reddit and to show people who don't know what Reddit is, or even people who are regular partakers of Reddit, to see what is the best of the week.
Aha.
Puts a pin in that week and go, this was the best.
All right.
Right?
All right.
And so that's what the show is all about.
That's what we're doing.
Our founder said he wants to see a show that shows the greatness of Reddit, turn people onto it, or at least, make them go, I don't have to go to Reddit. I can just watch the front page and see, hey, this was the best of the week. Why bother? Right?
I like it.
So our founder wanted a place where you could go to see cool things. Our founder wanted a place where you could hear about cool things. Our founder wanted a place where you could go and just goof off for a few minutes, see something interesting while the boss isn't looking.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yep. Great.
All right.
Let's get started.
You ready? Okay. Number 10. From One Voice, One Life to Interesting as Fuck, which is a great subreddit.
Yeah.
This one's called The Strangest Book on Earth. So what we got here is, you can see the very first page of it, and it has nice artwork, right? Nice graphics, but it's completely bizarre. We've got, oh gosh, this is not safe for work or for children, I guess. But a couple making love, and then, of course, turning into an alligator and walking off.
Of course.
Yes.
Like one does.
I've felt that many times. And you notice that the lettering is, I don't know if you can see it from there, but completely nonsensical.
Yeah, that's, those are squiggly lines.
Those are squiggly lines.
I do not understand.
A lot of squiggly lines. But let's keep on going.
Let me see if I have this correct.
Yes.
This is a manuscript created in a language that no one can read except for this guy.
Exactly.
And also that no one knows what it's about.
Nobody knows what it's about. And I don't even know if there's any sense to actually what he's written there. It may all just be...
It could be nonsense.
It could be nonsense.
So basically it's just a picture book.
It's a picture book with music. Like, this is from another dimension, another reality. We've got, the eye fish over here that are looking pretty angry.
Okay.
I'm not exactly sure what this is all about. Now we see how trees work, where they grow, and then they, of course, get up and then split in half and create smaller trees. You know how that works, kind of avocado-ish. Got the tiny tree in there. Got some, I guess, fish life.
That's some interesting artwork.
It's very colorful.
Yeah.
Yeah. And very creative.
This stuff is bizarre.
It is completely bizarre. I'm not sure if he was on any drugs or if he was naturally high. But I mean, obviously he knows something going on because there are things in parentheses. I mean, I'm not exactly sure how he determined.
Their footnotes is their glossary.
Yeah, it's full of everything that you'd find in a regular book, except for it's all a bunch of nonsense. But what I'd like to think is that somebody will get obsessed about this book. And then, just like people have decided to create the Klingon language and stuff like that, someone will actually figure out the alphabet and what exactly it says, and then come up with a translation.
Oh, that would be neat.
For originality bordering on insanity, you're number 10. Number 9. This comes from Meme Lord to Gifts. It's She Sure Got Them. Okay, so we got everybody standing on a dock. They're running, and everybody jumps off except for the little girl. Wasn't she clever? And she, watch out.
Ha.
I guess she gets her just desserts. I don't know if she was just afraid of the water and just going back, or if she thought she was playing a joke on them. But what's your opinion?
I think maybe she was scared to jump. I think this is oh no, it's too scary situation.
Yeah, which teaches us that no matter how you try to avoid things, you're destined.
I suppose.
The water.
But then she also seems kind of giddy.
Yeah. Well, like she got away with it.
I mean, she sort of leapt. She did faux leap.
Right. I'm going.
Not going.
Not going.
I don't know.
She's getting away with it. No.
Yeah. It is very satisfying when she falls off.
Yeah. For life lessons that are cute, you're number 9. Number 8. This comes from Hacker McCracker.
All right.
To Our Gifts.
It's quite a name.
Yes, and he brings us great form on that tackle there, son. You're going to have to look closely.
What is happening?
They seem to be kissing. Yes, they are kissing.
Oh, no.
And then,
oh, no. Oh, God.
And she's out. Yeah.
Ah. Oh, man.
That's tough. I think
That's
she's okay.
horrifying.
She seems to move after that.
That is a concussion.
At least, yeah.
I mean, that's drunken shenanigans right there.
It is drunken shenanigans. I believe she's participating in it.
Oh, I think it started off with the best intentions.
Yeah, yeah.
He should have been lifting up as opposed to lifting
Lifting
forward.
out, yeah.
I blame him. If you can't carry that weight, you should not try.
He was trying to use the legs, not the back, so I guess he was doing things kind of correctly.
No, he was already leaning too far forward.
But he was too
right
far
there,
forward.
He's
right,
already
right.
too
It's
far
the center
forward.
of gravity was off.
Yeah, that's a rookie mistake that they will never make again. Because she will never make out with him again.
Probably not. She'll remember that for quite a while, unless it's been knocked out of her
She might not
memory.
remember it,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
someone will show her this video later.
She'll be like, nice face you made there.
That's pretty horrifying.
For life lessons that aren't cute, you're number 8.
Number 7. From No Wordy to WTF. This is the world's tallest ladder.
Mm-hmm.
So, man fixing his
Oh.
air conditioning unit, and the ladder is joined at how many parts? 1, 2, 3,
That seems
4.
dangerous.
Yeah, it seems pretty dangerous. All right.
Is it attached to the wall at all, or is it leaning against the wall?
It looks like it's leaning against the wall. There's some rope hanging down. I'm not sure if that's like helping so it doesn't like fall backwards, kind of. I mean, you see it kind of curved down at the end, so there's some kind of gravity thing going on to. So actually the rope is holding it.
Oh,
So there's somebody on the roof holding the top, so it's not going to go flying back.
I see.
But who knows if.
No.
I wouldn't trust that at all. There's like, I think the weight, all the weight on it, the tension, it could easily just snap where it's bending.
There's got to be an easier way.
Right. I mean, it's comedy if it bends, but if it breaks, it's tragic. And
Exactly.
That's what we got going on here. It doesn't look like the guy has any rope around him.
This doesn't, yeah.
I actually would have preferred the rope around me as opposed to the ladder. I wonder if he's a contractor or.
Right?
Yeah, he's high.
Got to be warm.
Yeah. Where there's a will, there's a way. It's just like, I don't know if he went out and purchased a bunch of ladders for this, or they're all the same ladder, right?
I doubt this is the first time they've done this. I bet this is a tried and true method of getting up the side of the building. They've had these ladders for quite some time.
Yeah. Oh, maybe they just have it like sitting there.
Yeah.
In case they need it. And there's like, hey John, go up on the roof. I need to hold the rope as I.
It's time to fix the ACs.
It's time to fix the AC. Yeah. Yeah, maybe this is an annual maintenance.
Yeah.
Yeah, could easily be.
For sheer determination and guts, you're number 7.
Number 6. So this comes from Soul Crate Sucka to Gifts. It's called Our Planet's Shield in Action. Now, I don't know if you can see, it actually goes rather quickly.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently, is it asteroid or meteorite when it's traveling into the atmosphere?
Oh, I
But it
could not
goes
tell you.
very quickly and then just bang.
And then just explodes in the sky.
Yeah. And I guess they just happen to be
Wow.
doing a time-lapse photography. And so actually it's kind of slow. I mean, I guess that's why you don't really see too much of the actual original movement of the meteor because it's time-lapse. But yeah, it kind of bangs and dissolves right there.
That's pretty neat.
I know. Our atmosphere is actually doing something for us. It's actually protecting us.
Yeah.
They could have landed on somebody's head or in their house or, whatever.
That could have destroyed a continent.
It might have, yeah. Instead of made it like a pretty little smoke or fire ring.
That's a ring of fire in the sky! Ah! Way to go, atmosphere.
Cool.
For galactic terror and awesomeness, you're number 6.
Number 5. Brought to us by Advocate 7x70. Maybe 77 years old? I don't know. Anyway, 2 picks. This is sun damage after 28 years of driving a delivery truck. Yes.
Oh, my.
This is actual evidence that the sun does stuff to you.
Mm-hmm.
So presumably he's been driving right next to the window.
Yep.
And half his face has been ravaged and the other half is
looking good.
Pretty good.
I mean, this is a real Two-Face scenario here.
Yeah. I guess some sun block on that side of the face.
I mean, this guy, assuming this guy is like this age in the picture now.
Yeah.
And spent a lot of his working years, a couple of decades ago.
Well, it's 28 years, yeah.
Then that's maybe not a time when it was super popular to wear sunblock. Whereas now it's just like all moisturizers all the time must have sunblock.
Going back a few decades, there were still people putting on the oil to like really bring the sun rays in and cook you.
I do wonder if he had been wearing sunblock on the regular basis, would the results be as dramatic?
The sun was good for you, vitamin D and all that.
Some, in moderation.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, by osmosis, it moved to the right side of his face. No.
Well, I don't think that's how osmosis
it was absorbing.
works.
No? Well, it's entering here, and then it shifts over to here.
I don't think that's how osmosis works.
Can we take anything positive from this?
Then I guess that less sun exposure would allow you to keep baby face.
Exactly. Oh, actually, he could be a before and after model for I don't know, some kind of skin treatment. Yeah, hire himself out.
For life lessons that are important, you're number 5.
Number 4, submitted by Condescending Roman. Not sure what that means. To awe. So this is going to balance out the sun damage. We've got this red panda has the best bamboo eating faces. Get ready for cute. Oh, there we go.
What?
Choose any panel you like. He's just munching in there. Would you say it's the cutest bamboo eating faces?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
I would agree with that statement.
Yeah.
That's adorable. That's a panda?
It's a red panda.
Oh.
So it's a type of panda. Actually, it beats pandas all to hell. I think these are much cuter than actual pandas.
Yep.
They're
Sorry,
kind of
actual pandas. Prepare to go extinct because red pandas are winning now.
Yeah, it's like a fox panda.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's adorable.
Cuteness.
Yep.
Yep.
Baby animals, real cute. Baby animals enjoying foods, real cute.
Yeah.
I think we, really solved that argument.
Yep. Well, that was a palate cleanser from the guy, the guy who. See, now if that driver had a bunch of fur on his face, then he wouldn't have that problem. No? Okay. No, you don't think
I'm
so?
not sure I agree with that argument.
Really?
No.
Do animals get wrinkled under their fur? Do we know that? I don't know.
I don't know that, but
Yeah.
I don't assume that they don't.
I think the fur would protect them from the sun too.
I think it would depend on the fur too.
I think what would happen is if it was a truck driver, this side would be bleached out.
If there were a red panda truck driver.
Yes. This side would be a little bit lighter from, or maybe the follicles. So a little.
That would make sense to me.
Yeah,
Sure. Yeah.
The follicles would be damaged. Okay. Less wrinkles though.
Possibly.
Cute goes to the front of the line. Or, you're number 4.
Number 3. Submitted by Senator Kevin to our videos. We have raw video, men place card skimmer on ATM store machine.
Okay.
This is a 3-man team. They distract one of the clerks. There's another clerk there. This guy's asking her to do something. Blah, blah, blah. Get some cigarettes or something. I don't know. Oh, over there. Why don't you join over there? And while he's blocking it with his potato chips, the other guy throws the skimmer on. Did you see that happen? And there you go. That's how the card skimmers get put into place.
Oh.
That's it. That's
I was waiting for that woman to come back and like hit them with a baseball bat or something.
No, she doesn't. She
doesn't notice. She
notice
doesn't realize it's there.
anything. And so now we see the true horror of the whole thing, which is that on this video, they keep track of what the sale is. Mm-hmm. Did you know that?
No.
That's horrible. It actually kettle chips. I don't know what. So at this place, people come in there, they buy stuff. Mm-hmm. Your face is being recorded with everything you buy. I don't know what all horrible thing you might buy at a convenience store, but just the thought that they're watching you and they know exactly what you're buying. I don't know. It seems a little bit invasive.
Is it the thing that he put on the device is what causing those numbers to pop up? Is
No. We're supposed to be outraged about the guy putting the ATM on. Or on the ATM skimmer.
Oh, so the skimmer allows them to steal...
To steal credit card numbers.
Got it. But what you're horrified about
What I'm horrified about the actual legal thing that's happening here, which is they're actually recording us and the whole purchase and everything.
Why does that bother you?
I don't know. I go in for Jugs magazine or something, and they may come up sometime. I don't buy Jugs magazine. I don't even know if there's.
That's what you say now.
I don't know if there's a Jugs, but I mean I don't think you can really buy it, but it seems a little bit intrusive. I don't know.
I feel like all manner of like marketing research and consumer reports have been collecting this forever.
Well, I don't know. Does the guy slipping the ATM thing on there?
That bothers me a lot.
That bothers you a lot?
Mm-hmm. And I wonder if like at the end of somebody's shift, they have to go through and be like, nothing's been tampered with here.
How do they not discover that actually? Because I mean, the guy put something on it, so it does look a little bit different.
It doesn't look different though.
Well, not so different, but you think like if you work there hour after hour after hour. You'd be like,
then maybe in a couple hours she would look at it, be like, hey,
what's going on?
That's a little strange. But I think on a minute-to-minute basis, it's not enough of a change.
And actually, they have to retrieve it. It's because it's not sending out a signal, right? So probably near the end of the day, the guy will come back and collect it. Maybe I don't know how they work.
Maybe somebody else comes to get it. If they can have a 3-man posse, why can't they have a 4-man posse?
I actually did have my card skimmed.
Really?
Or whatever. Yeah, it was part of whatever the bookstore, which will go unnamed, as part of my card was taken, and still that doesn't necessarily bother. I mean, that bothers me that happens. These are criminals, but just seeing the purchase right up there, like this is what it is.
People could find out that I bought kettle chips. Oh
kettle
no,
chips.
The horror.
You're supposed to be on a diet. I told you not to eat it.
For moral outrage, either way, you're number 3.
Actually, there's going to be a tie for first place, so we're determining.
Oh.
Which is second and which is number 1 of the week.
Okay. Because
this week is the week of paper airplanes.
Okay.
But these are the best. Well, I'll let you see. This is the first candidate.
All right.
By Concord to our funny. Aimbot.exe activated. I think that's a reference to a video game.
I don't know.
But in any case. Okay, so we got a stadium. This guy's got a paper airplane. What do you think is going to happen?
Nothing good.
It goes flying down. I'm not sure how well you can see it. It kind of disappears into the... but you can kind of see the white trail as it goes on. They're kind of cheering it on as it's heading further and further downfield, and it's heading toward the player right there, plunk, right in the head.
Oh,
and everybody stands and cheers. And they actually got it on the video of the bonk. Right. I mean, he could have been aiming for that guy.
No way.
I mean, if that would be the ultimate.
No way.
But still managing to get it down there and hit somebody.
That's pretty incredible.
I guess that's an accomplishment. Actually, that kind of annoys me. I don't like people throwing stuff.
Oh, yeah, no.
I mean, why do people do that? So we're actually seeing like a total jackass asserting himself. Mm-hmm. Like I'm here to see a game. No, wait, I'm here to throw a paper airplane at the thing.
I don't think he was trying to get to the players. Like, I think
he just wanted to get it on the field, I think.
Oh, I see.
Well, he wanted it to get noticed, right? You do it to get noticed. Right?
I don't know.
He did it.
It happened.
He got the guy right in the side of the head. Well, I mean, what happened if it's got a sharp point to it? It could have taken a guy's eye out.
Or an eardrum.
Or an eardrum, right? Well, we don't know. It might have taken out his eardrum.
Maybe it did.
Well, it probably would have knocked him down. But well, anyway, so that was an amazing shot.
Okay.
That was a paper airplane win, I guess. Yes, it's a win. Everybody celebrated. It's a win.
If I had been in the stands and seen that, I probably would have gone nuts too. Like, what are the chances?
I would have been amazed, but you get caught up in that weird mob mentality that we're kind of seeing nowadays at certain
it happens
places.
all the time.
Yes, and so so if I was nearby, I'd be like, whoa, could it possibly go down there?
Yeah.
Oh, I hope it hits somebody. I hope it hits him in the head. Maybe not, but
I mean, he was standing by himself. It's
Yeah.
not like there were a ton of other players around him or anything.
right.
So the fact that it made contact with him at all is kind of extraordinary.
Yeah, if it had tapped him on the shoulder and he turned around, that would have been funnier.
That would have been amazing.
Okay, so
Alright,
that's
so
either,
that's a
that could either
contender.
be number 2 or this is number 1.
All right.
By Nullo K2 Videos. It's called "The Odds of This Happening Must Be 1 in a Gazillion." Sorry, 1 in a gazillion.
We'll be the judge of that.
We'll be the judge of that. Now, that was the first one was amazing.
Yes.
So, okay, here we go. Guy throws the paper airplane. And it's just kind of floating along. Were they in a 3rd-story window or something? So it's moving on out to a nearby field, kind of curving around. Still staying up, moving a little bit higher, and then comes right back to him.
Whoa!
We've got 2 contenders.
Yep.
Both of them are paper airplane wins.
Mm-hmm.
One is an amazing shot that goes straight down and hits somebody against all odds into somebody's head. This one, against all odds, comes boomeranging back around.
Boomerangs.
What would you put at number 2? What would you put at number 1?
You know what? Honestly,
Yeah.
I would put Boomerang at number 2
Really?
and Soccer Game at number 1.
Okay, why soccer game at number 1?
Because that one seems more extraordinary to me.
Why is that?
That just seems like more unlikely to me.
More likely to happen?
Yeah, where this one feels like, oh, these guys were trying to make a paper airplane that would boomerang around,
Yeah.
and it worked. Awesome. How many did that? How many failed first? I don't know. Whereas Soccer Game feels more like, I made this thing, might go somewhere, might not.
Okay. All right. Here's why you're wrong. Here's why this
What?
is... Because even though this is like kind of a semi-viral video or something like that, this is a marketing thing. This is actually a Japanese horror movie. To go along with all those other Japanese horror movies like The Ring and stuff like that, he throws it out the window, it goes out, and it's carried by all the dead spirits of all the kids who committed suicide before the tests.
Okay.
You know that's a problem in Japan, yeah?
Sure.
Comes all the way back around. He's all happy now, but later, when he opens up the piece of paper, there's horrifying messages from the dead.
Okay. If this is not an actual trailer for a
This
movie,
isn't a trailer for the thing.
then I hate this.
You hate that. But that would be a good idea for a movie, right?
It's all right.
No? No. Shot down. Okay. So
I think what I'm most mad about is that you were like, I'm going to ask you what you think, and then you're just like, nope, you're wrong. This
Okay.
is the way it's actually ranked. I was like, then why don't you just say that's how it's actually ranked?
I was going to throw that in, but it was going to be determined by...
Oh,
Both
but
of
see,
us.
it's not determined by both of us. You said this is how it's ranked.
No, I said you were wrong.
Yeah, and I don't
Here's
like
what-
that either.
Oh, okay.
So,
All right. Okay.
and that means I don't like your movie idea.
That'd be a great movie idea. Okay, so the
All
number
right.
1 is the stadium one. You are
No,
correct.
you're wrong.
No,
No, you do whichever one you want. It's
No,
your
you're right.
show. It's
Actually,
your
I
show.
was-
If you
no.
want that one to be the number 1, it's the number 1.
Don't give in to me.
What?
No, you're right because you're right because that one they may have thrown it a number of times and it just happened to be that way. The other one was shot in the dark and happened. I just like my video. I was hoping that some Japanese producer would be like, hey, yeah,
They still could.
yeah, they still could. Number 1, stadium video.
For truly being a 1 in a million shot, Samantha's right. You're number 1.
We did it.
That's it.
We did it. We,
We
did
did it.
all of
Okay.
them. We said them all.
And so maybe you'll see me here next week. Maybe not. We'll see.
Good.
Uh,
Hey, you. It's been a delight.
Yes, it's been fun. I'm not used to being in front of the camera. I hate being in front of the camera. This is not my natural environment.
Has this been completely miserable for you?
It was going great right up until the last part.
Until I ruined it.
Until you didn't like my shooting you down like that. You're right though. That
Well,
last
now
one
it doesn't matter. They're
That-
both great. They're both great.
They're both great. Yeah.
They can both be number one in my heart.
Okay. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we'll leave it there. But if you could please,
Subscribe, like, retweet, hearty emoticon,
ooh,
whatever those other
yeah, I'm not
various
sure.
buttons
Yeah.
people are meant to push on the various social medias. Please do all those things.
Yes. And we'll see you next week.
Yes, this has been Hey You, and I'm still Samantha Garcia. Thanks.